Okay, this problem is giving you a number right here in what we call scientific notation. And it wants you to rewrite this number in standard notation. Now, all scientific notation is a fancy way of writing really, 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 really big or really, 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 really small numbers that won't fit into your calculator. Because most calculators, the screen will only hold maybe 8 to 10 digits. And if your number is up in the quadrillions, it's too big to fit on your calculator screen. So a scientific calculator will kick it into scientific notation. And a lot of very powerful microscopes that can make things that are so small to the naked eye visible work with scientific notation also, but those exponents would be negative. This one has a positive exponent. So if I were going to take 1.4157 and it says times 10 to the 10th, well, 10 to the 10th power would be 10 times 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 10, which would basically be a 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zeros behind it. And then if I come every 3 and put in the comma, this is actually 10 billion. Yep, this is 10 billion. So you're taking 1.1, I did it again, 1.4157 times 10 billion. And all that's going to do is take this decimal point and move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 places to the right. So this number will become 1, 4, 1, 5, 7. Since it's moved over the 4, the 1, the 5, and the 7, that is a move of 4. So I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll need 6 more zeros, and you put the commas in, and now instead of 1.4157 times 10 to the 10th, that becomes 14,157,000,000. And this is the number in standard notation that I'll type in right here. So I'm going to jump back to Mobius. Here we are. And I'm just going to type in 1, 4, 1, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then hit how did I do? Ta-da! And there it is. I'm just going to go back and explain just in case somebody gets a negative. Like, let's say you were given 1.6 times 10 to the negative 3, which isn't really a very small number, but just to show you how this works. On this one, because my exponent is negative, 10 to the negative third is really 1 over 10 to the positive third, which is really 1 over 1,000. And if you take 1.6 times 1 over 1,000, you would multiply the numerator times the numerator. So this would be 1.6 divided by 1,000. And when you divide by 1,000, it'll take the decimal point and move it to the left 1, 2, 3. So this would be 0.0016. Of course, that number would fit on my calculator screen, but that's just how negative exponents work. You just move to the left because technically you're dividing by 10 or 100 or 1,000 or a gazillion. And that's just converting from scientific notation into standard notation.